Oh, no, surely not. No, please don't do this to Bart De Qlerq. And Omega Pharma Lotto again deciding to have a go at this one. This time it's Bart De Qlerq. Bart De Qlerq beginning to me to look as though he's feeling the pace that he set earlier on. Yeah. True, I thought he was a little bit underneath that. I thought the one we were coming up to was 800 metres, but it isn't. It's just coming out of the 1100 metres to go board. Bart De Qlerq has to dig in now. This could be the biggest win of his career. Under the kilometre kite, he's gone. And here come Lampre underneath. 24 seconds is the gap, and I think he's got enough.
We see the Lampres, and you know they've been riding, but you know they left it much too late. And Bart De Qlerq, you know, take nothing from him. He's done a great performance here because the way he was climbing, it looked like he could be taken back, but I think he should be just able to hold on.
Oh, just though, with taking back an awful lot. Scarponi's going for the sprint with Nibali just behind the Garzelli. Oh, no, surely not. No, please don't do this to Bart De Qlerq. 10 metres to go, is he going to take it? Yes! He gets it on the line. Oh, by the narrowest of margins, and Bart De Qlerq thoroughly deserved that. Bart De Qlerq gets to the line, keeps going all the way, and pips Michele Scarponi by a bike length. Kreuziger looking good here, Sean.
Yes, Kreuziger looking comfortable, and looking just further down there, it looked like the Garmin rider Lemevelle was very much up to the front there.
And you know what? It doesn't matter how much it hurts him now. He's not going to feel it. Thomas de Gendt really hit the screens, our screens, all you viewers at home. And that's a big step up for this man here. But he has made some very big fans around the world. He is an attacking rider, and he's not scared of it, Sean, at all. There we go. De Gendt, 32 seconds in the virtual overall. And then De Gendt just rode away from him. 3 kilometres to go now for De Gendt to ride to glory at the Cima Coppi, and he is beginning to suffer. This is where Sean says he will start to lose time. Hejadal is piling on the pressure here, but I've got to say Rodriguez is looking good here. Thomas de Gendt rides up to the line at the top of the Passo di Stelvio, the highest ever finish in the Giro d'Italia, 300 metres from a place in the history books. And you know what? It doesn't matter how much it hurts him now. He's not going to feel it. Magnificent. I have watched, we have watched, you have watched one of the greatest rides in modern years. That is brilliant. Thomas de Gendt wins on the Passo del Stelvio. With a magnificent ride.
Race is going to be a Colombian. It's not Iran, it is Quintana. And here he comes, just able to ease the legs and maybe just hold his arms. We'll see how his celebration reflects itself. And he's still powering, he's still attacking. Every second counts, and he's going to count every single one of them in his dreams tonight. A nightmare for everybody else. What a performance. Well, a young man with an amazing future. We've had a whiff of what he's capable of. And today he's absolutely proved it. One little guy has stood tall, and it's Nairo Quintana.
Fabio Arus had an amazing time. It has just been destroyed by Quintana.
The new leader of this race is going to be a Colombian. It's not Iran, it is Quintana. He's going to bring this in beautiful fashion by Nairo Quintana, who controls this race, owns it, and indeed everyone else around it.
This man will have that jersey safely on his shoulders by the end of today.
He certainly will. Here we go. Contador's off the ramp. Can he possibly take back King? And here he is, top 10 at this point. Thank you very much, you'll say, for that. 50 metres to go. Contador has announced himself big time. It's ringing out down the valleys. Beware. Contador is absolutely back to his... My goodness, here he goes. Not content with just riding on. We said if he gets a moment's respite, he can impose himself, and so he's gone. Contador's got in full attack. You attack me when I have a technical, I'll do the same to you. Take that, and kapow. Lando's gone, and Contador's going to go with him. Lando makes his attack, and I think this might be emphatic with it.
This man will have that jersey safely on his shoulders by the end of today.
He certainly will.
Contador's sat down.
Oh, he has. Lando's just gone off and Contador sat down. It's Ryder Hesjedal that's going to come up to him. Contador going backwards within this group. Contador's trying to stay with Aru, is also on the attack now, and Contador's being gapped. Aru keeps churning. Contador can't respond. And this is Fabio Aru announcing himself, I think, not only today, but for the future. He's a young man, and he's doing a great job. Contador had a scare, and he has rode sensibly down a mountain, not panicking, not putting too much into it, not taking any risks. Alberto Contador crosses the line. Just a very simple celebration of that victory.
And also Contador safe and sound in the pink.
Il trofeo senza fine al corridore spagnolo, vincitore della 94esima edizione del Giro d'Italia. Dalla Spagna per Tinkoff.
Just yet, 450 metres. They've got to be very careful right now. Where are they going to go for it still? We knew that Kaiser would do this. He's a cold, cold killer at moments such as this. Why don't you come this side, says Durbo. He's trying some psycho games with him right now. And while this goes on, the pack are just coming. They're coming. You can see the long shot in a few moments' time. Kaiser checks behind himself. There it is. Kaiser's not interested just yet. 450 metres. They've got to be very careful right now. Where are they going to go for it? Still, they play cat and mouse. Durbo doesn't like it, but Kaiser is playing his own game, and is expected to do so as everybody else starts to fire. This is Fenitzola in the red skin suit. Still they go, and Durbo goes down now. Durbo hits it. He's on the cobbles. Can Kaiser stay with him? Kaiser suddenly finds it, tries to drift. Oh, and he takes the lead, does he? He's in front. Ilio Kaiser is going to take a straight to the Giro. Oh, that's magnificent.
No chance of responding. What a brilliant win from a brilliant rider, Matteo Trentin. To play cat and mouse, and yeah, well might Gianluca Brambilla look over his left shoulder to see what's happening on the road behind him, because they will be flying to try and close this gap. And a kilometre, when you start to finesse and think about outwitting your opponent, can last an awfully long time.
Well, who's going to be fastest coming into the sprint? That's the question that we're going to have answered in just about 500 metres time. Moser, who started his career winning pretty big bunch sprints, you'd have to favour him, but Brambilla's pretty fast in a small group as well. It's going to be down to who's got the freshest legs, I think, in the last 200 metres.
And Brambilla is sitting tight on the wheel of the bigger Italian, isn't he? He's just waiting to open up his sprint. Moser knows he's there, but Moser appears to be in control, and there is Matteo Trentin, as if from nowhere. What are they going to do about him, and what is Trentin going to do relative to Gianluca Brambilla? It's a fascinating situation here. Is Brambilla just going to sit tight and wait for Trentin to join that duo? And if he does, has Trentin got the firepower and the kick you would imagine he might have to get past both his teammate and Milena Moser at the death? Just 200 metres to go now. Moser still on the front. Does he even know Trentin is there? Now he does, because Trentin opens up a sprint, and Trentin surely is going to take this win. 50 metres to go. Brambilla allowed him to do it. Moser, no chance of responding. What a brilliant win from a brilliant rider, Matteo Trentin.
My goodness, Kruijswijk has hit the snow wall here. 44 and overall. Oh! Overall and over and out. Hope not. He's hit the wall here, a wall of ice. Looks like he's okay miraculously, but this is Steven Kruijswijk, and my goodness, this is neutral service at the moment, not exactly what he wants. And indeed, forehand's not as good as two at a moment such as this, and so he just leaves it, the bike that is, to the chap who's trying to help him out as best he can, and away he goes. Now, how set is it? Let's have a look. How comfortable is he on the bike? Just not panicking at all as others sail by him. My goodness, Kruijswijk has hit the snow wall here, and indeed his left elbow has taken much of the grind on the tarmac. Well, just as we were talking about the jerseys and how settled they are, Kruijswijk gets airborne in the most dramatic fashion. Thankfully, he's okay, so we'll see the replay. Now, have a look. Watch the corner. It's almost a whiteout vision-wise, isn't it? Whoa! My goodness, he was lucky. Well, lucky in one sense. Right now, I guess the attack was already on, so the pace was there. No need to wait up by anybody else. I don't think there'll be any questions in that regard. Our question as far as his health... to realise it's mine, says Tom Dumoulin. My goodness, Tom Dumoulin is out of the saddle, and he nearly caught his 3-minute man, for goodness sake. Almost overlaid him. It's going to be the first rider in underneath the 51-minute marker. Tom Dumoulin is driving for home. He's driving into the lead here. There's Geraint Thomas's time, which was absolutely outstanding. But if you want outstanding, look no further. Tom Dumoulin takes the lead of this race. Who's going to take it back from him? Here he goes, picks it up. Dumoulin has done it. King of the mountain, king of the hills, king of the time trial, and I think king in waiting of this Giro d'Italia. Wow, what about that?
Absolutely incredible.
Oh, Dumoulin stopped, and he's going to do a bike change. He's going to do a bike change, I believe. And in fact, what's he up to? He's stripping off here as well. He's taking off the pink jersey.
Oh, he's got a bad stomach.
But in my heart, and indeed that of many other neutrals, you're looking at King Tom at the moment. Tom Dumoulin crosses the line, 2 minutes and 18 down. Here he comes. We're waiting to welcome our champion. And Tom Dumoulin, oh boy does he deserve this. He may not take the final day stage. He's got one of those in the bag already. Tom Dumoulin has done it. He has secured his first Grand Tour victory. And for my mind, it may well be the first of many. Here's Nairo Quintana, and he's starting to realise it's mine, says Tom Dumoulin. King Tom, crowned at last.
E lui, il vincitore della 100ª edizione del Giro d'Italia, Tom Dumoulin!
But Chris Froome, masterful performance, takes the win on top.
What a job he is doing. This is what Team Sky do the best. This is where they've wanted to be up to this point in this race.
It's Froome at the front in the white, and for the first time Simon Yates hasn't closed the gap. And is this Chris Froome's way back into the Giro d'Italia? But you couldn't have imagined this a couple of days ago, Sean. The recovery has been miraculous. Simon Yates is gaining all of the time. He needs those 10 bonus seconds. He wants a third victory in the Maglia Rosa, and Chris Froome's victory might well be in trouble here. Froome turns the corner. This was unthinkable a few days ago. The confidence boost is there. It's launch pad for Chris Froome as he is back in the Giro d'Italia.
Froome now, he goes on the offensive, he goes on the attack over the top of this final climb, and nobody at the moment can go with him.
Well, Chris Froome has now set this race on fire. Kenny Elissonde has softened them up. The rest of the field with numerous body blows. They're all on the ropes, and then whilst they're on the ropes, the hammer blow has come. 22 seconds to the good, but Chris Froome, masterful performance, takes the win on top of the Jafrau.
Absolutely incredible. He hit out early. Look at what the staff, the team staff, they knew the plan and it has delivered.
Chris Froome is going to ride into Rome in the pink jersey of the Giro d'Italia and looks set fair to be victorious. No doubt about the winner of this year's Giro d'Italia after a sensational 2 rides up Monte Zoncolan and to Bart De Qlerq on the Jafrau. The winner of the Giro d'Italia, and on the podium to take the winner's Maglia Rosa is Chris Froome of Teams.
Just about hangs on. Damiano Cima gets the victory. Cima has the gap. Cima to the line. Damiano Cima!
just about hangs on. Damiano Cima gets the victory.